Well, Kemper shows a total lack of remorse, a lack of inner emotional structure, no ability to reflect on the experience of others.
You saw this in my notes?
It would have been clearer if you'd recorded and transcribed your interviews verbatim, but yeah.
I think that we have an innate kind of need to understand why people are the way they are. And I think when you look at the kinds of crimes that these killers commit, we find it so horrific and so unbelievably unfathomable that we just want to give it a reason. And I think that that's also the frightening thing about these people, is that more often than not, they're kind of like, well, that's what the show's about too, is trying to find A, why, the reason, B, can we prevent it? Like, what are the antecedents to this? And is there a possible way? Can we predict it also? And is there a way that we can potentially help victims get out of it? Like, that's. And I think we love watching that, because we A, want to know, B, want to know that we can get out of it if we're ever in that situation, and C, want to understand.
Can I call you Big Ed?
I wouldn't mention the killings. You're not there because he's a necrophile degenerate. You're there because he's fascinating.
How do I not mention the killings?
Just take it slow.
Because it's frightening, because it's the stuff of nightmares, because it's from, you know, for you were talking before, it's true, these crimes have been happening forever, like in the book as well. I love that quote, I brought it up earlier, is, you know, John Douglas talks about the concept of, you know, our mythology about vampires and werewolves and all of these kinds of monsters of the dark, like, are they just a construct that people have made up because we cannot fathom that this stuff is done by another human being? That, like, this kind of, like, trait, it's like you don't always have to have bloodlust. Like, you know, they say that now there's one in every 24 person is a psychopath in the USA.
And the number's much higher in Hollywood.
Truly.
Like 1 in 2.